Hey guys,
I'm Bob.
and I'm Barb, and together we make
Head of
Head of
Swirl.
Swirl. It's a crazy day, guys.
Today's the day we finally picked up one of our purchases.
We're so excited. We are going to take you with us so you can see what it is. I mean, what could it be, Bob? I don't know. Yay!
It's our CanAm Spyder.
We're so excited. Bob's ridden motorcycles before. I haven't. This is a nice, safe option for me. But we're excited about it. And I'll explain why when we get into some details why I'm excited about it, and then Bob will explain later why he's excited about it. We have different reasons. But stay tuned. Well, here we are waiting to get our new CanAm.
Yep.
The guy said, first thing? We're like, first thing. He's like, first thing? We're like, first thing. What time is first thing?
9 a.m.
Yep. It's like 9:05, 9:06.
And I'm anxious.
Is it the bike we want to look at?
That's
no,
it.
We want to look at the smile on Bob's face. We'll give you guys a true walk around and show you how everything works later. But yeah, this is it. We're excited.
As you've read, everything works off the brake.
Okay.
Without the brake being on, a whole lot of things won't happen.
Okay.
So you're always going to engage the brake.
All right.
The next is going to be the key to the on position.
Okay.
Nothing's really going to happen. You're just putting into an auxiliary or an on position. And what you'll see what comes up is going to be your safety screen.
Yep. The car.
Yeah.
That's how they get away with the liability part of this thing.
Yeah.
You always have to look at the safety screen. To get past the safety screen, you're going to hit your mode button once. That puts you in an operational mode. Okay? So right now, going from left to right, you see you got about 3/4 of a tank.
Yep.
It holds 6.9 gallons of fuel.
Okay.
You're at 142 miles till empty.
Okay.
And that's only an average of the time we've been messing around with it here. Once you start going and reset that, it's probably going to jump up to, let's say, 7 gallons of fuel at 30 miles to 40 miles per gallon. You're going to be sitting at about 250 to 300 miles range.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Okay. The bottom is the odometer. It's only got 0.8 miles on it.
Okay.
You're in neutral.
Okay.
75 degrees. There's the time. You want to reset the time when you get home.
Yeah.
And neutral with the parking brake. Everything also crushes on the parking brake in this operation.
Yeah.
So, if you go ahead, your foot's on the brake, go ahead and push your parking brake.
Which is this?
Yep. And you'll feel it release off the foot brake.
Yeah, heard it.
So now you're in operational mode. You can go ahead and start, which 4 ways, kill switch, on to go. And I tell people this, always turn the bike off with the key. Hardly ever use the kill switch, because what will happen is you'll use the kill switch and there'll be a drain on the battery.
Okay.
So always keep it in forward motion, but turn it off with the key.
Okay.
So at this point, your foot's on the brake, you're still in neutral, your start switch is right there. Go ahead and start it up. So it's not going to go anyplace. Yep, it's not going to go anyplace. So it's safe to pull it on and off. There's going to be no problem once you start to this thing rolling
Okay.
or taking off or anything else. So go ahead and on the toggle shift on the bottom, one foot, let's hit drive, first gear. You can't take off in second gear. You're going to take off in first gear all the time. Now to get back to neutral and to reverse, back shift. Once, you're in neutral. Now, this is a one-hand move. It's just thumb on R, and back shift. Yep. Bingo. It's that easy. R.
And that's reversed. Okay. Cool.
Back to neutral.
Back to neutral is just plus.
There we go.
It's a little touchy if you've not done it before.
Yep.
Okay. You've got disc brakes on each wheel. Okay? You've only got one brake pedal. So when you engage your brakes, first the rear engages, and then milliseconds later the front's engaged. So you never lead in with front brakes. You're always going to be a rear, and then you won't even feel it. The front's kicking. Okay. So right now you've had a great ride. You just got home, and you're going to set the bike in the driveway and go inside. Go ahead and turn the key off. It's telling you that you just parked the bike, it's in neutral, but your brake's not on.
Okay.
So go ahead and turn the bike back on. Now set your parking brake. Now you can turn it off.
Okay, because I see that.
Nope, gotta put it back on.
So you always got to engage the parking brake.
Parking brake to park the unit, yes.
Okay.
Or it's gonna tell you that the parking brake's not on. Okay? Put the key back in, push it in, and turn it counterclockwise. That just opened the bonnet.
Okay.
Oh.
And you'll want to do that. You just saw something else I was going to point out, that you want to flip those up when you get off, when
The
you
handles?
disembark
Okay.
the bike.
So this is just a little bag.
You can
that's
put
nice.
anything you want in there.
Okay.
And it stays about 99.9999% waterproof in there.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're hoping we don't have to learn that today.
No, it should be fine. Although you might run into something going home. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll see. Now, push the key in and turn it clockwise. Do it again. Push key in. That's the fuel.
Oh.
Okay.
Right there.
Premium fuel only.
I would, yes, always.
Yeah.
No ethanol.
Yep.
No ethanol.
Yeah.
Ethanol is going to give you a water problem you don't want.
Okay.
Okay.
So that just goes back in and lock.
Yep, clicks down.
So that will be.
How much gas is in it? Do we need to stop and get
About
gas?
3/4 of a tank.
Okay.
We got plenty
Oh,
of it
okay.
to believe it.
Thanks, Bob.
Audio controls
Oh.
for your outboard passenger. Heat controls for your outboard passenger.
Okay, that's for the heated hand grips.
That's for your heated hand grips.
Okay.
This is my seat.
And if that's not latched, while you turn the key on, it's going to tell you that your rear cargo box is open.
Okay.
It will not start the bike.
Okay.
So you got to have that latched and down before that starts. Should be a toolkit in there.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
You do have a 12-volt power. A lot of guys plug lights in back there. Even if it's just a plug-in LED light, they can plug in and move the light around to see what they're doing.
So that's a USB for like charging and stuff.
Yeah, one will be USB, one will be 12 volt. What is it? Okay, so this is 12 volt, and that's a USB. Okay. I think, are you on a CB radio?
Nope.
Yeah, you can run a USB and a power. That'll power off that too. So
Okay.
if you get a light, get a USB switch
Okay.
plug. Okay.
Which we have those, I think.
Yeah.
Go ahead and shut the top rack. A very easy click. People want to slam them, just a little click.
Okay.
And then side bags there.
Oh. Why am I shouldn't I know this? I've seen the
Yeah, this is the one that's got a little more less space because it's got the little hump and the side's got a little more space.
They also make luggage to go right in there.
Oh, I know. We saw that.
They make the luggage, you can pull the luggage out and go right into wherever you're staying at.
So this is where your full face helmet would probably go.
The helmet will fit in the front, and it'll also fit on the sides, depending on the size of the helmet.
Okay.
The rear boards are positionable, so you can move those around.
Okay.
You can actually move them up and down
Oh, yeah.
to customize the height.
Do they just lift up, or how do they?
It's in the owner's manual. I don't
Okay.
know how you set those.
Probably
Okay.
got a screw or something.
I think
sure.
there's a set screw behind it.
Okay.
Okay.
And I know you have to upshift, but it'll automatically downshift. You can downshift, but it'll.
I like to downshift because I like to use the engine and the transmission as a brake.
Right.
So I'm old school. I'll just downshift into a stop,
Yeah.
but it will automatically downshift by itself.
Okay.
Okay. Wax, no wax, wax, no wax.
Okay.
Anything chrome on here is just basically plastic,
Right.
except the wheels.
Right.
Those will be overlay. So
Yeah, we bought some Rain-X that was for plastic.
thank you
plastic,
very much.
yeah.
Rain-X is my best friend on the
Okay.
motorcycle. So your windshield. What a contrast.
Wow.
Headlights, lows, brights.
Nope.
Horn,
Oh!
self-kiss, intent signal. I know it's a lot, but yeah, a lot of horn. Oh, there we go. Driving lights. Thank you.
Okay.
Cruise control on the right-hand side. Yep, there's the cruise.
There we go.
I'm gonna let you put on your helmet and ride around the parking lot.
Okay. There goes Bob on his test drive as he's practicing.
I'll tell you a little bit about the bike journey. We started planning this a couple years ago about buying a bike so we could go into our parks and ride around when we can. But we originally were going to look at a 2017.
Yes.
And I sort of like the 2017 CanAm Spyders because of the dashboard. I like the old analog looking dash with a little bit of digital thrown in there.
Yeah, he liked being able to see all of it. The new ones are what? Very...
Well, they're all high tech with digital dashes and stuff. So what we were trying to do was look a little bit old school, since we are a little older. But we wanted to find something. So when I started searching for 2017s off the internet, once we got into that, after calling multiple dealers on the phone with them from all over the country, we found prices all over the place for a 2019, which has got the new digital dash. Well, from 2018 up, they had the new digital dash on them. So we called multiple dealers trying to find a price that was correct, what was showing on the internet. And we finally called J&J Power Products up here in Huron, Ohio, and found out that they took pretty good care of us over the phone, at least matching the price what their internet price was showing.
Yeah.
Because most of them would give you the jarble of, starting out at $20,000, and the next thing you know, you're up to 30 grand for a 2019.
Well, he called this one dealer in Illinois, and the price was like $19,000 or $20,000.
It was $19,500, still in the crate. So these are brand new.
So by then
bikes.
we were catching on. We were tired and we were annoyed, and we called, and she's like, "Well, the price is like 20."
She started out at 28,000, but
Yeah.
we give you this
I'm like,
discount.
what about 19, whatever.
Time you walked out the door, it was up to 24, and I'm thinking you can darn near buy a 2020 for that.
We take off 5,000, and we add this in, and we add this in, and this in, and yeah, then it was 23,000, and we're like, we're not talking to you.
Yeah.
Because we don't like that. We like dealing with people that are honest and straightforward, and J&J Sales is very straightforward.
Yeah.
And we felt very comfortable with that. But just like with any purchase, you have to stay on top of them to make sure you're getting what you want and when
Right.
you want it. And the one thing that we did have added is,
We had some armrests added for Barb's seat, so when she's riding on back,
And
she's
that-
got comfort.
and that's why it's important to me, because when we drive a long way anymore, I'm like, fall asleep.
I told her she probably won't fall asleep on the back of a bike, but it's been done.
Well, I am a little worried that we'd be riding along, I'd be staring at the scenery for so long, I'd pass out and go whoosh, right off the bike. So the armrest will ensure that I don't go whoosh, off the bike. So that's why it's important to me. Plus, it's beautiful. And what is the purpose of the bike for us? What are we going to do with it?
Well, we're going to use it mostly just to get around parks. We got a 44-foot RV that's coming in September, and it's got a garage section, so we're going to park it, park our truck, and then kind of use the bike as our run-around vehicle, so we can go into town, we can go into the state parks and national parks and ride around in comfort. So that was the whole idea on the purchase, I believe.
It's going to fit inside the back of our camper, which you'll learn more about that later as that time comes up. And the goal is that we'll drive our truck sometimes, but we could use this for grocery runs. We could use it for whatever we want to use it for, just to have fun. So thank you so much for coming on this journey with us, and we look forward to sharing more of it with you. So thank you so much for watching this video. We really hope you enjoyed it, and if you enjoyed it,
If you really enjoyed it, please subscribe to our channel. So we're trying to make as much content as we can. Also, give us the thumbs up, the like button. And if you're really crazy, we would like you to hit the notification icon. That way you'll be notified when we put a new video up. We're trying to do at least one a week right now since we're new to the YouTube channel.
Yep. So once again, thank you so much. Remember that we are Hedis World, so come travel
In our world.